Yo, what's up everybody? It's Brian with you from the Game Comment, and we are playing more Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. So, we're continuing where we left off. I ended up gathering just some of the random resources that were around here. We're probably going to pay for more scouts when we get a little further. I don't know, if we pay now, what happens? You know what, screw it, let's pay now. So it does reveal in the future areas. Okay, so we ended up running across our first town here, and that's why I decided to pop in the game. Also, too, there are these posts here, which we can then fast travel to. So can you fast travel anywhere? Yes, you. I think it's just to the post, right? Yeah, it looks like you can just fast travel between posts, which is cool. So it's kind of funny because we just go and like steal everyone's resources, which is nice. But these guys have a question mark, so let's go talk to them, see what's up over here.
Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
So, like, the soldiers are at attention?
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
What's up, dude?
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid.
Those
Like our
bastards.
courtesy ain't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word.
So yet our courtesy ain't inspired them, they ain't peeped a word. Yo, dude, talk English, come on, man.
Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
That seems a little harsh.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
Yo, Caldwell, shut up, dude. We are in this because of you, so just let me do my
Whom
thing.
for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign.
Hello.
Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
I need a better title, Caldwell. Like, you need to watch some Game of Thrones and, you know, the whole Daenerys thing. Like, I want to be like the Unburnt. Like, come on, give me some, like, more fancy titles,
Have
dude.
mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
We're not guilty, we're just simple. Speak, tell me now or else. Calm your hearts.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
We could use the carrot or we could use the whip. I think we'll use the carrot with the common folk.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
Nice.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
Yo, I am the queen. You don't touch the queen like that,
This
my
is an
gosh.
outrage.
Yeah, there you go, Caldwell.
Guards, grab him.
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, no how.
Nonsense. You've a firm
We're
grip,
ignorant peasants. We
spry
don't know any
handshake, and
better.
a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Ignorant peasant, number
Helmer.
one.
Son of Florence.
Helmer.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly.
I just love the proper speak.
The bandits. Whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title.
Just him.
The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
Okay.
Aye. A blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleaton or something?
What? Thou recall Imogen? What did he name? A Gleaton or something? What are you saying, dude?
Clayton. Lord Clayton.
Okay, thank you,
His
Reynard,
estate
for
lies to the south.
translating.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady, Arbor no higher for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Arbor no ire for the Duke. The Duke that has robbed me of money and has pillaged my countryside. Because he gave you some food.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Kill them all. The choices you make will have consequences. Some will be felt immediately, while others may take time. We can whip some sense, we can leave them be, or we can press the men into service, set the woman free. This one's probably the harshest, I would think. Like, okay, so let's see, what did they do? They didn't really do anything, they just accepted food, so I'm gonna leave them.
them be. The harvest draws close. Hard work. They'll have their hands full.
Yeah, that would have been nice to know that there was a whole harvest drawing close before we entered this conversation, but okay.
Milady, thanks be to you, thanks be. I pray Mother Melita lay watch over your kind heart.
Now, the problem is I want their loyalty. I don't know if we really got their loyalty, but we got them to love us. So is it better to be loved or to have people who are loyal?
Pray she watches over yours.
I don't know.
Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field, and orchard. Understood.
Boom! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Meve set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
So we just like knocked the peasants over, and now they talk about us behind our back. Okay, cool. I thought we did this royally and nice, so whatever. I'm not gonna take, you know. I feel like we were a good proper queen. Okay, how do we get up there? I want you. I want you. How do I? Where? How? What? When do we go all the way over here? Okay. Yeah. So I wonder if that was just normally always going to be appearing there, or if that's only there because we unlocked, like we paid for the scouts. Notice boards are a great source of information about what's happening in the area. Click on them will cause markers to appear, showing you where to find places of interest. So basically what we're paying scouts for? Okay. Sure, that also looks like there's another one up top. So then there's another one down there, so we'll grab this.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, your grace.
They shall indeed. And not only they. Rot has crept into Lyria, Reynard. My kingdom has been poorly kept.
Wow. She is pissed. I hate to be your son right now. Your Grace, 2 of your subjects humbly request aid. Yarplek and Wilmar, they call themselves. Seems the wagon's axle snapped and they need to hurry to the market. What are your orders? Summon the camp overseers, have them see what can be done. We'd gain some gold, we'd lose some wood. A few pieces of gold should suffice. Does that improve morale or reduce morale? I think that means morale goes up. We ride on, we have no time to deal with this. You know what? I'll help them out. We're being a good, nice, generous, plentiful, bountiful queen, so there you go. Let's double check the map, make sure there is something up here. What is with these things? They look weird. Yeah, it seems like there's more than plenty, like there's more than enough crap just like hanging out on the map for us, so we do want to get in there. Ooh, combat?
That rumble. What is it?
Uh-oh.
Look out! Rockslide!
We're fighting a Rockslide! Hide! In a flash, Reynard leapt for Meve, wrestling the queen from her saddle. Had he arrived a moment later, Meve would have been met her fate under a massive boulder. Alas, she was not yet free from danger. The entire encampment had begun to collapse on the road, along with the temple wall that stood atop it. The screams of crushed and dying soldiers cast a somber shadow upon the queen. Wow! Yet she needed to collect her wits and act quickly to establish control over her units. Destroy all boulders. We're fighting boulders, guys. Our third combat is against rocks. This will only last 1 round. Noted. Shortened battle. Some battles are subject to special rule sets where strength alone is not enough to win. To be victorious, you must accomplish specific goals. On the exclamation map, such battles are marked with puzzle icon. Okay. In this particular puzzle battle, your goal is to destroy all the boulders before they reach Maeve's row. Okay.
The bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your Grace, the wagon, we can use it as cover. Forward, we must move it forward.
Yeah, when the timer expires, move towards the opponent, then set timer to 1. Does my people die? That was what I was going to do anyways. We were going to start with them. Destroy all boulders. Can we get rid of you? Why can't I use Meve in this one? I guess because she's here.
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop!
Chop chop.
Reach from a whip.
Play the arbalest, then attack the boulder.
1 bullet is all I need.
Nice. Okay, play another arbalest on the melee, then attack the boulder closest.
Give me a time.
Yeah, and then you're gonna attack here, kill it, and then you should be able to kill that, right? I think that's the goal.
Arbalista, you're
The wagon!
Yep.
Use the wagon now!
Beautiful. Okay, that was cool.
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
Well, okay, that was interesting. I mean, not so much that we're fighting a bunch of rocks, but, you know, I like the puzzle aspect.
The buttress is doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone.
Someone.
There's naught we can do here. We ride on.
So, let's go back in here, because we knew that there was some crap in here for us to grab. Oh, there's lots of crap in here for us to grab. So sure, just give me all this crap. I love how we just go around stealing everyone's stuff. So thank you for letting me steal all your stuff. Okay, so let's see. We can't get up there yet. Were we gonna go left? We gotta go down. Yeah, I think we're gonna go left first. Why not? Point of interest. Sounds good. Let's go do that. There was something over here I thought for us to grab, but maybe not.
A peasant cart, loaded with a heap of hay, came rattling down the road from
That's a
the
guy.
opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Bellowed Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants obediently turned their cart into the roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever. The
Aw.
thick, sweet stench of rot wafted from his bandaged legs.
Gods. Who did this to him?
Meve asked.
Bandits?
Nay, milady,
Replied the cartman.
'twere a beast.
Ooh.
Out to the east, down Wetterton way, lies a boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Clayton was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out a grave. We's taken him to the good sisters of Melitele here on bridge. Perhaps they can help him.
I'm certain they can. And will.
Replied the queen. Though just looking at the wounded wretch, she knew he'd expire before nightfall.
God speed you on your journey.
Let's go find the long-haired wench,
The
please.
queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your
Hey.
grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company. Even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But, if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and scarcely escaped with our lives. This she-beast will take a silver sword. Magic formulae.
Yet a dozen arbalists will have to suffice.
The queen said, calmly but firmly.
And please, Caldwell, do stiffen your spine a bit.
As much
Now
as I
onward.
love Meve, I hate Caldwell. Here's the main part of the tutorial. From now on, you're on your own. Good luck. Oh, great. Hey, achievement. So, we can now fast travel. Sweet. There's a puzzle right here. Hell yeah, let's go do it. Give me the puzzle. Boom. Looks like we're fighting more beasts. Meve stood on the banks of Badger Run, a modest river with a strong current and a dark reputation. Fishing boats have returned, clothes ripped from the hands of the washerwives, children playing on the banks swept away in a flash. The locals have long suspected that something malicious resides underneath those raging waters. So we need to eliminate all drowners. Hell yeah, dude. Drowners, baby. Do not let any allies die. It just takes 1 damage to turn an even into an odd. It takes 1 damage to turn an even into an odd. Okay. Okay, so apparently we need to put like odd numbers. On this turn, every turn, on the start of the turn, if this unit's power is even, switch rows and damage all units on the opposite row by 2. Okay. Highly confused. Return an ally from battlefield to in hand. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Spawn infantry. This guy you always want to start with. Damage all units in the enemy row by this unit's armor, then lose the armor. Yeah, so we want to start with you. These guys don't... Okay. 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 That was not what I was expecting. Every turn, if the unit's power is even, switch rows and damage all units on the opposite row by 2. So then that means it's going to do a lot of freaking damage. Do we have Meve? No. Meve. Set the power of each unit on this row to the average of all units' power, then destroy self. Don't we start with these? So I can't play that for some reason. Sure. So then our only other option is this guy, maybe? Go here, shoot.
Arbalist, your command.
No, this is the wrong way. Yeah, no, it's the opposite way. How do I restart? So then everyone's going to be doing damage in the back row this time. So maybe it doesn't do damage in the back row? Is that what I'm seeing? Because if they don't do damage in the back row, then we're great. Then all we have to do is this. Now, it still does damage in the back row. Okay. It just wasn't attacking because there was nothing back there. Noted. So we're going to start with you here, and we're going to attack the front. Now everyone's going to be doing quite a bit of damage to the back. You just need to survive. Yeah, we're good now. That's fine. What? You can't lose any of them? Ah, freaking hell. Ugh. Okay, I know what we're doing then. So we put this here, we attack here, we in turn. Then we're gonna end up pulling this back with the decoy. Bring you back. And essentially what we're trying to do is make a row. No. 1 and 1 should be fine, right? So once again, this is gonna be just like 1. If we hit him, then that means everyone's gonna come forward. And they're gonna do damage to the front row. I think it's better to split them up, right? Set the power of each unit on this row to the average of all units' power. Oh, to the average of all units' power, then destroy self. So the average of 3 and 4 would be rounded up or down? This is interesting. No, I don't want you. So we'll go here, and I think what we want to do is keep these guys here. And then we're going to do this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. And then we put the war cart next to it. Gives you a bunch of armor. And then you're going to go kill everything for 3. Boom! Nice. Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like that. I like the puzzles. Sweet. Son, damned collectors stopped by Hawksburg again, and once again we survived the skin of our teeth so our beloved queen can import yet another Zerkin rug. Devil's taker, I say. I'm glad you died, otherwise I'd have to kill you. Gather anything worth of the cottage and wrap it in greased sheepskin, take it to the fields among the sheaves, bury it. Those cursed collectors will just have to make do with what pittance we give them. So there's something in the field, is what you're telling me. Okay. Let's try finding that field. Can we see that field on here? Nah, it doesn't necessarily tell me which field. And we got some crap here, so let's go grab that. I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else around here, is there? No. So let's move over this field, see if that's where the things are. That's a cow? It was over here, was it not? There we go. Boom. Yeah, give me the chest. I'm 2 for 2 on chests now. Congratulations, you discovered a card and you used multiplayer. That's a nice card. Is he really worth 150 power? That seems ridiculously OP. We've got to go play some multiplayer Gwent now.
Off to Witterton, are ye?
Witterton?
Bonnie tune that. Just the.
What's up?
Off to Witterton, are ye? Bonnie tune that. Just the folk will be on shite. Off to Witterton, are
Okay,
ye?
I think I got it, yeah.
Bonnie tune that.
So that's the town. There's a cave over here? My lady, the locals claim a treasure is hidden within the cave. We can send a small detachment to learn the truth there is to the rumor. I must admit, at first glance, it appears rather treacherous. I can't guarantee everyone will return in one piece, if at all. We get 200 gold, but we lose 2 men. If we're to trust the word of the peasant, we'll venture into every cave in search of dragon. I mean, it's 200 gold. I want 200 gold. Whatever, they died for a good cause. It happens. It happens. So, do we want to go into town? Probably. Even though it looks like there's a fight up there, but let's see what's on over here. It looks like they're trying to kill a dwarf.
As they neared Wetterton, the Queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent men to the town for supplies. Those sent returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would, their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad. Herded all the elves and dwarves at Market Square. 'Tis a slaughter.
The Queen knew well that if she failed to intervene, the town's streets would flow with non-human blood.
Well,
Just as she knew her meager force might not subdue an enraged crowd.
now we might just have to make it flow with human blood. Intervene, defend the non-humans.
What is your command, your grace?
Reynard's question pierced the silence.
What can it be, dear friend?
Answered the Queen.
God, we're gone for
Spurred
like
her
2
mount and
weeks.
rode off towards the town. Her troops followed, running as fast as their legs would carry them. When they passed inside the town gate, they saw corpses lining the gutters.
Jeez.
Meve realized she had arrived too late to prevent a tragedy. The crowd was drunk on blood. Its rage would need to be quelled with an iron fist.
You punks. Alright, well now we're killing our own people. It happens. This was not Lyria's first pogrom, nor its last. Although the wars between humans and the elder races had ended decades past, elves and dwarves were still painfully aware of how quickly rumor could turn to hatred. It does not take long before pitchforks and flails are taken to the streets and cobblestones are stained crimson with blood. Eliminate all foes. So it's a puzzle, special rule, shortened battle. Yeah. Sweet. Another little puzzle battle. I like these. Shortened battle. The battle will last only 1 round. Perfect.
Step away, or
That's
see
a lot
your
of
heads
peasants.
bounce down the cobblestones.
Okay. So we can give 1 unit charge order. Obviously, we're going to want to put you guys... what's the peasant look like? Every turn on turn start, set the unit's power equal to the number of angry mobs on this row. Gotcha. There's no reason to put it front or back row, so we might as well go back row.
Who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Oh! We screwed up.
Her Majesty knows what we must strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
We screwed up. We screwed up. I know what we're supposed to do. Yep. We're supposed to attack the same turn. This is actually a very easy one.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
Calm down, Meve. Meve.
Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Come on.
Can't take it anymore.
Okay. So now what we do is we attack. We spawn.
Her Majesty knows what she's... We must strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
That doesn't do what I want to do. Huh. Oh. Oh, I gotcha. So I needed to move them before. I'm on it. I thought that you were gonna get like all the armor back. Our range dude was gonna get all the armor back. Interesting. Okay. Nice little challenge here. So we'll do that.
Who started this? I must
Come
know.
down, Meve.
So much hatred. We
Come
must
on.
put a stop to it.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
So we don't want to do the attack this turn. We want to hit everything next turn. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. And we're gonna pass our turn. No, because they're still gonna do it. Why can't we pass?
We must trust it. We must strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
So we have to start, is what you're saying? Huh. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe you actually have to start with the war card.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
Because when we do this, we can't use these guys in the first turn. So that's why we have to spawn them first.
We must put a stop to it.
Oh, and then you move these guys up. I gotcha. Sneaky. Sneaky. And then these guys are supposed to... Wait, how do you Death Wish? Okay. Is that right? I don't know if forfeiting's the right thing. Huh. Freaking puzzles, man. Freaking puzzles.
See your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
So we spawn 2 Relight Infantry. Let's think about this. We gain armor, damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor, then lose all armor. The thing is, they only get Death Wish when we kill them. And so we have to still, I think, start with them. Yeah, I think we still have to start with them. Because we need that Death Wish.
We must put a stop to it.
And then we put you here.
Reynard, who started this? I must know.
Move you, move you. Then you're gonna do damage here. But that's not gonna give us enough time, because you need turns to... Ugh. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. I am absolutely stupid. I got it. I don't need to move them. So we have to start with our dude. Yeah, no, we start with him. We don't need to move.
Down the cobblestones.
So, go here. In turn.
Who started this? I must know.
So then we put them out, and then we shoot them this turn.
We must put a stop to it.
Come on.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
But that's not doing any damage. Because their thing goes, on every turn, set the unit's power equal to the number of angry mobs. So now they're just back to 6. And so this doesn't help me. And then you're back at just +1. Huh. So how the freaking heck do we do this then?
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
I might need to take a second to think about this off camera. Damage all units on an enemy row. Gain whenever, 1 armor, whenever. So it's going to do as much damage as units appear. So that's going to be 3 armor, which is going to allow you to do 3 damage. Why was this not working? If we did this and then we spawned, we got to 3 armor, you're only going to get +1. That was the issue. So you're only going to do 4 total damage.
So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
And so then we can kill both of these guys, which is going to do 5 random damage. See, I don't think this is going to work right. But let's do this. Okay. And then we go here.
Discipline shall bring us strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
I was attacking. But that's still only going to do 4 damage. Like, that's still only going to kill 2 of them, so we're still going to have 4 guys at the 4 strength.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
I feel like I'm missing something really obvious right now, which is probably the case.
Who started this? I must know.
So, once again, we want to go here. Oh, we have to end turn.
So much hatred.
Because they gain all the HP back. So essentially, we have to do 6 damage to all of them. But the only way we can get... I just don't think we can get 6, because this is 3. We could move them back here. But we can't pass. That's the problem. If we could pass, this would be in a much better situation. Give 1 unit charge.
Her Majesty knows. We must strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put a quick pause in. I'll be back as soon as I figure this out. Yeah, I'm an idiot. We're good. So, okay, I wasn't, okay. So this is actually quite easy. I was looking at this a little wrong. So we want to, once again, spawn out our field support. This is going to be incredibly obvious here in about 5 seconds what's going on. So let's end turn. We'll go to turn 2. We're going to go ahead and spawn these guys out. So, okay, so here's the thing with these guys. Look, both of these guys have an order, which is the same thing here. So this guy gives 1 charge. So these guys are both going to have a charge to move back in the line. So yeah, I'm just an idiot about this. So we need to move both of you guys. We need to put you back here. That's going to then give you an order. See, the whole point was the shooting, which I guess I could have actually shot too, but there you go. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I made it out to be. So, okay. Off to a great start with puzzles, man. Off to a great start with puzzles.
Meve restored order without suffering any losses.
Boom.
Reynard then learned that a nobleman's ire had triggered the violence. Ire at having discovered a theft.
Suspicion fell on the non-humans he employed. He accused them, they protested, and the row soon engulfed the town. But there's something else, Your Grace.
Reynard gestured towards an aged man who stood grieving, his face in his hands.
I've witnesses who claim the strays of Sparla are the thieves.
Though the tragedy seemed the result of a misunderstanding, justice would have to be served. Those responsible for the slaughter would need to be punished.
Yeah.
The question was, how severely?
So have the instigators hanged, order your men to whip the guilty parties. They killed people.
Your excuses I cannot accept,
said the Queen.
The vipers who called for the slaughter, they will hang. The rest...
Majesty!
A townswoman fell to Meve's feet.
Mercy, please! 'Twere words taken wrong, a misunderstanding.
You killed someone!
To don another's cape, pay out insufficient change. These are misunderstandings. What happened here was criminal, and you'll be punished as criminals.
Like, you killed people. That's not like a slight misunderstanding.
The condemned were hanged at once, without regard to the protests of kith and kin. Those non-humans who had managed to hide and survive made a most generous donation in gold to bolster the Queen's force.
Oh.
I'd like to say Wetterton's small melting pot of races lived on in harmony.
Sweet.
Yet, alas, I'm not in the habit of propagating untruth.
Uh-oh. So, did we just lose? Yeah, we lost morale because we ended up hanging a bunch of people. Like, listen, you guys ended up killing some people. I'm sorry, but, you know, that's like a hangable offense in my opinion. So, alright, well, that was our first probably not nice action, but it happens, it happens. So let's grab the rest of this crap, and we'll probably end up calling this an episode. Hi, you're pretty mad with me, aren't you?
You hanged good folk today, ma'am.
What about the good folk you killed?
To the end of their tether. You hanged good folk
What
today,
about the
ma'am.
freaking folk you killed? Don't blame me. I'm not the freaking guilty party here. How do we get over here? Okay, so we can't go this way, so we gotta get there from the outside. So yeah, yeah. I mean, you could probably argue that maybe this was a little harsh hanging them, but I think it was definitely a little harsh for them to, you know, kill people themselves. So I'm not gonna take the blame. Let's look at our camp real quick. What's in here? There was something that was lighting up. Command tent. We do have an extra card we can add in, but I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather come here. Let's see. We do have enough gold now that we can increase the number of trinkets. I don't think I have any trinkets. We can't upgrade you. We have both of these. Gain between gold. Gain more gold for every battle, or gain a recruit. Or we can create new units. Let's gain more gold, because that's going to help us long term. So the quicker we get this, the better. Requirements are not met. Oh, we have to actually start the training grounds. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. And then that gives us more units that we can make. Yeah, I'm cool with this. So build that. Good. That'll be fine. We can now come here and we can now create new units. So boost the unit by 10. We are at max right now, and I would rather not. I don't know. Maybe at some point we'll spend some time adjusting things, but I think for now we're probably okay. So the Arbalest is what we already have, right? We actually have Arbalest Plus. What's the difference? Maybe we just upgraded them to the Plus version, I guess. All right. Well, okay. We're going to wrap this episode up here. Yeah, it was an interesting episode. I think we figured out the puzzles. We know some of the puzzles are going to be a little harder than others, but we'll figure them out. But for now, I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, and show your support. I will see you guys later. Bye.